Hello everyone, welcome to this hilarious story about a little wolf's strange encounters with his pack. When this guy puts down the shotgun, he finds his buddy behind him saying not to shoot. The man is left dumbfounded, wondering but what happens next leaves him gobsmacked. His buddy reaches out his arm, signaling, Simon, let the wolf. The wolf sees and bites, while his buddy stays calm, joking with it. Watching this unfold, the man finally relaxes, but deep down, they all wonder what on earth is going on. At first, this little wolf was lost, living off his mom's scraps. He thought surviving winter would be easy, until Mom Wolf was ambushed by a hunter. Gritting his teeth, he struggles through the snow until he reaches the den thinking, I hope Mom's waiting for me here. But when he steps out, the sight of his mom is enough to make his heart drop, nearly giving him a panic attack. She looked at her beloved pup one last time before giving up, and the little wolf naively thinks Mom's just taking a nap. As her body cools, the little pup panics and rushes to snuggle up, hoping to warm her up. Just then, a heavy snow starts falling, and the little wolf shivers, silently praying for Mom to wake up any second now. But as the snow blankets them, it finally hits the little wolf. His mother is gone forever, and the heartache is staring at the cold body. He realizes he's an orphan, howling to express his grief. Life without Mom is utterly miserable. Absolutely clueless about surviving in this world, 3 days pass and the little wolf is on the verge of starvation. He realizes he must bravely venture out for food, because a starving wolf doesn't want to end up as someone else's dinner. However, the little wolf struggles to even walk without Mom, just spinning in circles without a clue. He waddles over to the lake for a drink, but ends up being too short to reach it. Meanwhile, the male protagonist spots this silly little. The protagonist casually whistles at him, causing the little wolf to freeze in sheer panic. His first encounter with the little wolf vaguely recalls his mom's warning to stay far away from humans, so he bolts. Little did he know, fate was about to change. He spots a rabbit hanging just above him. Ecstatic, he thinks, finally, meat for every meal, completely unaware that he's now the prey. With a snap, the little wolf is caught and hanging up, his eyes wide with fear and confusion. As the human closes in, he struggles desperately, but is too frightened to move. The seasoned hunter inspects the little wolf, and upon seeing his white teeth, grins with joy. This pup has a wolf dog ancestry. With some training, he'll become an excellent working dog. By the time the little wolf figures this out, he's already been leashed. Thankfully, the other 2 dogs don't dare bully him. They know deep down he's destined to be their boss someday. So the hunter takes him back to the tribe and names him White Fang. Thus, the legendary tale of White Fang begins. Time flies, and White Fang grows up, ultimately becoming the most capable working dog, a real gem for his human. One day, 2 gold miners arrive at the tribe. The protagonist sees White Fang and feels a strange warmth in his heart. Similarly, White Fang stares at the protagonist, who learns it was an old acquaintance. Hearing this, the protagonist secretly rejoices. He was the little guy from back then. What a twist of fate. So, taking advantage of the chief's absence, the protagonist gently strokes White Fang. The protagonist explains, if you treat him better, he'll work harder, but the chief coldly retorts, he even warns the protagonist to avoid befriending wolves, who knows what they'll do. At that moment, 2 dogs in the corner bark at the unfamiliar face of the protagonist, but White Fang stands his ground, stepping in front. He realizes White Fang is lonely, dogs fear him, humans use him as a tool, breaking his heart. White Fang expresses his sorrow through soft whimpers, sensing the human's unusual attention toward him. And so, 1 human and 1 wolf lock eyes, quietly planting the seeds of friendship. The next day, as the protagonist strolls leisurely, he turns around to find White Fang cluelessly following behind. Before he can react, White Fang leaps forward into the bushes, thinking, this place isn't safe. Out of nowhere, a 400-kilogram grizzly bear appears behind him, making the protagonist rocket away in pure fright. Taking a tumble, he sees the bear about to pounce, and in a panic, he dives into a pile of wood. But the bear is relentless, slamming into the pile, and manages to grab the protagonist's arm, who feels utterly hopeless at this point. Just then, at the most critical moment, White Fang charges in. The bear roars in surprise, and White Fang hesitates, facing the bear's might. Yet White Fang is scheming. He cleverly maneuvers around the wood pile, keeping a watchful gaze on the bear. Wherever the bear goes, White Fang stands firmly before the protagonist, determined to block his mission. Seeing the fierce wolf, the bear realizes it's not an easy fight. Inflicting damage will cost him as much. So the bear backs off in frustration, thinking, next time, I won't let you off the hook.